Hello my family, welcome and welcome to our YouTube channel. Max One from Kenya. It is another beautiful day that God has granted unto us, and for me I'm so grateful actually for this kind of gift that God has granted unto me. And let me hope that you are doing very fine wherever you're watching from. So let me take this chance to greet you actually my family. Good morning, good afternoon and good evening. It will depend on the time actually you are going to find this fantastic video from our YouTube channel. And if you've not subscribed, consider by subscribing. Share, like the video. Yeah, that is it. So on our table actually we have a lot to discuss. I will be talking about a very serious thing that is happening in our village here. On our table we have Gabivas, we have Bushman Dude, we have Ayamaru, Ayamaru in-law, more especially the mom, because Ayamaru is in Argentina. And when I see something not good, I usually come out and, try to put so that at least people can see the sense out of it, And also, I will be showing you the progress actually of what we've done in the house, because there's a lot that we've done actually. We've completed putting the timbers of the ceiling in our house, and the look is very fantastic, it's very marvelous, and the work is well done, and we shall be heading on the step 2. Yeah, because may believe step by step, Rome was not built in one day. So let me come back at least to talk about Gabivas. Gabivas is one of the ladies actually who came to this village during the party of Ayamaru. And when she came to this village, when the party ended, she never went back. So she continued staying here. And because, I usually say, our boys usually thinks that, when you see a white lady, that is money. Even those girls that you see, the white ladies that you see in our village here, we know very well that they just come from the streets of Nairobi. We know, it's only that, people must make content at least for people to watch, They can even be writing the title, falling in love, emotional, blah, 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 But in the real sense, we know what is happening. So Gabivas, actually, she never wanted to go back to his country, which is US. I don't know US, I don't know where she came from. It's not a big deal. But now my family, what has made me to make this video is that, this lady right now, she's crying and crying and crying. Actually, she's depressed. I can say she is depressed, because you can't imagine that such a lady, coming out, trying to say that, I'm under stress, I'm under stress, I do drink, that is why I'm drinking a lot, Bushman Dude is doing this and this and this to me. Actually, let me say this, Gabivas is not a small lady. To be precise, she's about 65, she's about 60s. And our brother Bushman Dude is around 35, 32 there. So you can see that is a half of the years that Gabivas is having. So, sometimes I usually say, even if people want to take an opportunity, or if people want to be an opportunist, or if Gabivas wanted a young man to marry her, this kind of, character that she's trying to portray in our village here, trying to cry, trying to say that, the young man doesn't treat me well, because what I want to say is that, Gabivas, when you'll be watching this video, let me tell you this, because no one will tell you this. our young man known as Bushman Dude accepted you because, he thought that your pocket was full of dollars. But now it has ended, to be vice versa. So what do you expect? Huh? What do you expect? Our brother actually is languishing, is languishing, is trying, at least to get someone who at least can give him, ABCD. And you also want it, you also want from the same. And in our village here, the way things are, those who have visited this village, they know what I'm talking about, And I usually warn them, I usually come out and warn them that don't rush, don't rush just because you've seen someone having a white collar and you think that maybe your problems are over. Now you see, that marriage actually is sinking and sinking. That marriage has no peace, First and foremost, I want to tell Gabivas that you are not married. If you're cheating yourself that you are married, just know that you are not married, Our young boy, our young man, who is just 30s, Let me just be precise. I don't want to hit around the bush. Gabivas, you are just wasting the time of that young man. The bitter truth is always bitter, but me I usually say the way it is. Stop wasting time for that young man. Allow that young man to marry, have children, make a home. Even if the other time you are complaining, you say that you don't eat, your skin has gone pale. I was like, who forced you? Let me tell you, it is high time actually you reallocate. You go back, and see even your children, because you cannot tell the world that you don't have children, because the years that you have, the age that you have, you're supposed to respect yourself. You're supposed to respect that young man as your son, But what you're trying to do, you're trying even to shame, you're trying to shame even the place that you came from. What I'm trying to say is that we are not against visitors coming to our village here, but come with good intentions, Age, yes, is just a number. Age is just a number. You can fall in love with anyone that you want to fall in love. No one has said no. But sometimes it is good actually to calculate and see. And this is a message to our brothers in our village here. It is good. It is a very good thing if you marry a wife and have a family that you call a family. Rather than wasting your time, lying to yourself that maybe you are married when you know very well that you are not married. Time is money. Time is never repeated, Once time wasted, it is never recovered. So what I want to tell my brother Bushman Dude, if you know very well that you have no interest with that lady, just tell her to go back to their country. Instead of her crying and crying and crying. The tears that a woman sheds, sometimes it comes back as a curse, It'll just come back as a curse, which is a very bad thing. So Bushman Dude, do not allow any lady to cry because of you. Because right now she is trying to say that you are the one, trying to make her life to be miserable. You are the one making everything, closing his ways. She's even coming out and saying that their parents, his parents sent a lot of money for you to build that house that you are building. And I was like, Gabivas came with nothing in the village here. She came with nothing actually. She came and opened a YouTube channel here. To be open, we don't want to hide anyone. She came with nothing actually. She opened a YouTube channel here at the village, and they met with Bushman Dude. They continued with the channel. whoever came in and stepped in at least to support them did. And we know Bushman Dude also, did what he did, because he sold his share, a small plot of land, at least to make an effort to put something, at least, to make sure that they could have food. Now, this lady thinks that now there is land to sell, because in our village here, nobody owns a very big land. You can see even the family of Congrats dad, Congrats mom, they are buying lands here in a very cheap prices, from the poor people, from the vulnerable families. And later, those lands are not recovered. They are not returned to them. So right now, don't be cheated that in our family, in our village here, there is somebody who has got a lot of lands. No. Even Bushman Dude sold what he had so that he can support the structure, the house that they are building. And later, Gabivas changed the proverb and say that, the money I was sent with my parents. Now I was asking myself, if Gabivas is around 60s, how old is the parent? And you might find that Gavibas is not maybe the firstborn, is not even the firstborn. You might even find out that maybe is the lastborn. Maybe the parents now are 100 years. Now 100 years. At least are they able to support actually? Gabivas is the one who is supposed to support the family, to support the father, to support just the way Rocio took Ayamaru to Argentina so that Marwa could help the family out, which is not working. No matter how hard, Ayamaru tries, and I'll be coming to there because I noticed something about the in-law, more especially the mom of Rocio. There's something very fishy that I have noticed out of her. So the message that I want to pass across to Gabivas and actually our brother Bushman Dude, if you know that you are not maybe serious together, stop making a lot of noise. Stop making a lot of sins in our village. And Gabivas, if you know very well that you have got other children, because you only came to Africa maybe to visit Africa, and maybe because me usually know that when someone travels from maybe US, you have to cater for the transport that is coming and taking you back. That is the rule. But I don't know what happened. I don't know how she managed to travel to the village. And now life maybe has been so difficult for her to go back. And that is why she's crying. So to ease this burden, I have come out at least to pump at least some advice to these two couples. Me, I don't hate them. I love them so much. But we love peace of mind in our village. We don't want someone, raising his camera and trying to tarnish the name of the village, trying to tarnish the name of the people that are in this village. So, Gabivas, no one has tied your hands. No one has actually refused you to go back to Argentina, not to Argentina, to US or UK, wherever you came from. If you see the village is not conducive for you, why should you tie a rope on your neck? When you feel that the rope is being tied on your neck, find a way actually to ease that rope out of your neck. If you feel that Bushman Dude is wasting a lot of time for you, why should you waste a lot of time, tolerating nonsense, And if the same to Bushman Dude, if you feel that lady is not meant for you, and if you feel like maybe she cannot give birth, to the child that you want, or she cannot conceive, so stop lying to yourselves, because we are tired of this nonsense that you're trying to bring out, the fights here and there, on social media here and there. Gabivas is making a lot of noise. No, that one, me, I've advised you as a young man from the village. Yeah, stop lying to yourselves. Stop lying to yourselves. And if you have something that maybe you are doing together, bring it out in a happy way, because no one is interested looking at your sins. No one is interested looking at your fights. No one is interested watching your disagreements here and there each and every time. Huh? Gabivasi is complaining and complaining. She's not eating. She's not she's not even taking shower. Her skin is getting pale. Who has tied you? No chains have tied your hands. Ease yourself. Ask your subscribers if they can even donate for you to go back to your country. And Bushman dude, you will find another lady to marry who is his age, and life will continue, because what you are trying to, because you are faking your lives. You are all faking your lives. Gabivas was faking her life that maybe in our home there we are rich. One day I'll be doing this and this and this to you, you know. And you know, the young man has realized that all was fake. So these all the results now that is coming. So I'm winding the story. I'm winding the chapter of Gabivas and actually Gabivas and Bushman dude. So let me come to Ayamaru. You know me, Ayamaru is a brother of mine because he comes from this village. We've schooled together. We've known each other. He's not a new person to me. I know him. He went to Argentina. And you know me, I usually tell you, people should stop lying. That, oh, we are traveling. I told you. And those people who will never actually listen to Max One and thinks that Max One is a liar, definitely you always conclude and says that Max One is speaking the truth. I told you that Ayamaru is not coming out of Argentina very soon. He's not. Not unless he leave the family in Argentina to come back home. That is the only solution. But if he has to wait for the family, he will have to wait for Baby Maisha fingerprints to come out very clearly, because he need a passport pro, you know. So they are rotating there, and actually the in-law, who is the mom, is tired of Ayamaru. He's tired of Ayamaru, and I want to say this categorically without hiding anything. I want to say that what I'm seeing is that the mom of Rocio actually does not like Ayamaru. Ayamaru is just forcing things. And Ayamaru has realized that, and that is why he even jumps in the kitchen of her mom-in-law to cook. And that is why he even removed the shirt. You know, in our village here, in our village here, when you meet and you are in-law, for instance, when I meet my mom-in-law who has given birth to my wife, you know, even if I'm not dressed well, I might even hide myself, you know. And when you meet with your mom-in-law, you have to give him at least some small money to buy even sugar, you know, to buy even some respect, that respect. And even the voice that you are using to talk to your in-laws is very different, you know. No jokes, serious things. But what I'm seeing happening in Argentina with our brother Ayamaru with his in-laws, it is because maybe he went there and found that maybe they're poor. I remember very well the story, the way it started, the scrapers and everything. But that is not bad, because each and every family has got its own background. And I told you that, you know, some people pretend fake their lives. For instance, Rocio, when she came to the village here, she was faking the life. She was faking her life, actually, pretending to be so rich when they are so poor, you know. And when I say poor, you know what I mean. So Rocio had a mission. He managed actually to convince Ayamaru to go back to Argentina so that he can put on bed being in Argentina, because she knew very well that them being living there for 1 year or 5 months or 7 months, there's a lot that will be changed in their home there. So Rocio is not a stupid lady. But also, the character that I'm seeing in Rocio's mother is the same character that I'm seeing in Rocio's. Because Rocio, when she was here, she was acting as a racism, you know. She despised it. And even she said categorically that I hate black people. And I was like, oh, so you are here just because of maybe subscribers. You are here just because of maybe, you know, what you need. Because Ayamaru is a black man. So why are you insulting the black people? You know, the same thing that I'm seeing in her mom's. In her mom, actually, she doesn't like Ayamaru. He doesn't like his in-law. It's only that he has no other option. And that is why you see, they don't even communicate. Yeah? The same way they communicate with Ruiz, yeah? The father to Rocio. Yeah? So, the message that I want to pass is that to Ayamaru is that, my brother, your mom-in-law is tired of you. He's tired of you making noise in the compound. You are making noise, actually. It's like you are making noise. Yeah? You are making a lot of noise for her. So it is high time maybe you get an apartment where you can put your family as you wait for baby Maisha to receive his passport to come back to the villa, to the village here. It is just a simple message. You know me, I have no hatred. I don't have any hatred towards you, but I'm a keen observer. I observe so keenly, and I see this one. So before you make, maybe before you go against the rules and regulation of your mom in law, please make the needful. Let that respect remain, because I can see the moves, the way she's moving. You know, yes, Rocio might be Ruiz might be there just because he knows what he needs, and you know very well what you've gained from that family. You know, it is a mutual benefit, but just know that you are not, you are stay over there, actually. It is too much. It's too much, you know. Respect your mom-in-law. Let them have their own privacy, you know. Let them have their own privacy. So after saying that, actually, my people, my family, my beautiful family, I want to say that I want to take you to the progress, because we started putting the timbers on the house and for the ceiling board, and I want to say that I'm a happy young man, because the only part that has remained is just the corridor, of which actually I'm doing this video. They are proceeding doing it, and I know it will be over. The small part that has remained, because all the rooms have been covered: the dining, the kitchen, the sitting room, you know, the 2 bedrooms, the bathroom and the toilet, also the bathroom and the toilet, you know, all of them have been covered. Yeah, so without much ado, without a lot of saying, I want to take you so that you see what we've done in that house. And you know, the doors are so open. Whoever will feel like, you know, supporting you, the doors are so open, you know, because they do say a hand that gives is a hand that receives. Without saying much, let me give a shout out actually to all of you, my subscribers, actually, who you've took your time actually to support me by watching my videos, liking and sharing. I don't take it for granted. And also I want to give a shout out to my mom, who is in US, actually, who is supporting me with the small that she has, you know, because other might be laughing, but the small that I get is to me so big, because it makes a lot changes. Actually, it makes me even smile day by day. You know, having a very beautiful family like you is something that I cannot take for granted, actually. So watch the video to the end, and just know that Max One loves you so much. Drop your comment down there. Let me know about the progress. Let me know what I've spoke about. If also you've come across this kind of thing and you've seen, you know, because me have this platform of YouTube, so what I see, sometimes I can give out an awareness and say this one should stop, this one should change, so that we enlighten ourselves and go in a good way. So my family, as I've said, watch the video to the end, and may God bless you and bless you so much. Thank you so much. Let us see each other in the next, and I'll be updating you the news the way it is coming from our village here to the world. Yeah. Yes, so actually this is the sitting. So the sitting is done. Yes, so the sitting room is done actually, and you can see the way it is. This is the sitting room here, and also we have the dining. This is the dining here. So this is the dining. Yeah, so the dining here, you can see the way it is. Yeah, so actually this is the sitting. You can see, very nice, been done very nicely. So the sitting room, Also here we have the, see the nails up here. Yeah. There you have the kitchen. So this is the kitchen here. Kitchen is also done. Yeah, the kitchen is done here. Yeah. Also we have another room here, which is also done very well. This is Tiffany's room here. It's done. Also we have another room here. Well done well. You can see it's complete. And we have this other room here. It is done. It's also complete. You can see complete. Yeah, so we have other timbers here. So this timber, and we have, this is the toilet. Yeah, the toilet is also done. And also we have the bathroom and the toilet. Yeah, so we have the master. The master is also done. You can see the master is also done here. So this is the view. So this is the master bedroom. It is done. Yeah, so done. So this timber is for this corridor here. So the remaining part is the corridor, this corridor. And these timbers are supposed to be going to the corridor. You see? This one. This is for the corridor. This one here. So this is the remaining part. They have gone for lunch. Actually, they have gone for lunch. And they'll be coming back, actually. They'll be coming back. Yeah, to finish. So the masons have gone for lunch. So when they come, they'll be doing this remaining part. The corridor here, this corridor. It's the only part that is remaining, this corridor. Yeah. Alan?
Yes.
No, ile kazi imepigwa.
Was it so?
How can you rate this work?
The work I see,
Mm.
the technician has some very good measurement. It is nice.
Mm.
It is as flat as possible.
They're sitting, eh?
Yeah, the setting is very nice.
Very nice, eh?
Yeah, it's very okay.
Yeah. Also the bricks here.
Yeah, the bricks. Do you want to construct another house?
No. This one, it will be going for the toilet.
Oh, the toilets.
So for the toilet.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are so many.
Yeah. The toilet and also, you know,
Fencing,
yeah, probably,
if possible.
if possible. Yeah, so the work is good. You can see the seating actually said it should be very flat.
Yeah, very flat.
Yeah.
Um,